to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by The Last One with a very happy Izzy Asif. You just said to me, this one or the last one, and I got to say, mate, it was an improvement. And if the last one was good, that means this one was very good.
Before we start, ask me any questions you want, yeah? Don't cut it out. I never want you to, I've never told you this, Oscar. I never want you to edit any of my videos, ever. Whatever you ask me will goes on record. Is that all right? Is that a deal? Yeah. Are we going to stick to that?
We're going to stick to that. That's the IFL TV way. That's the Oscar Bevis way, anyway.
Don't ever cut it out. Ask me whatever you want. If you don't want to answer this, I'm not going to answer it on live, on screen, yeah? Let's go now. We all right to go now, yeah?
We're all right to go. Yeah, you must be happy with that.
Question again, won't it?
Yeah, you must be happy with tonight.
Listen, I'm absolutely delighted. I thought the second show, every show we do, I think, can we top it? Can we beat it? Even though I was promoting it, I absolutely loved every single second of that. It flew by. We had 11 fights on, and it just went like that. What a night of boxing! What an entertaining night of boxing! What a production we put on again. And yeah, GBM Sports was arriving in Doncaster.
Yeah, is it kind of key to you the fact that obviously you done the Magna last time? The first one was Sheffield, was it? Yeah. So is it kind of key to you that all right, we're kind of only in the Yorkshire area at the moment? Is it key to you that just picking off these little places and kind of just moving the word about?
Yeah, I want to spread it all over the country, Oscar. I get fighters coming to me saying, "Oh, you're only a Sheffield-based promotion." No, we're not. We want to spread it, but the thing is, we want to spread it when we're ready. We've got the right team behind us. Make sure we've got the right fighters there. And, Sheffield, we've done Sheffield, Rotherham, we've done Doncaster. Let's move it to Birmingham, Manchester, Newcastle. All in good time.
And the big smoke. Don't forget London.
Yeah, London. Listen, London's a guaranteed. Something like Your Call has been my mission the second I got my licence. I want to put a show on because the iconic value has got a Your Call. I want to put a show on Your Call, but yeah, I want to spread it all over the country. But Doncaster's ticked. Let's see where we go next. I'm expecting a massive 2023 for GBM Sports, so let's see where we go.
And in terms of the stable of fighters as well, you've got undefeated young fighters, people who are kind of on the verge of titles as well. The shows are growing, but the stable's growing with the shows as well.
Yeah, that's the important factor. The thing is, it's kind of happening together, like correlation, where we're growing as so are the fighters, so it's kind of working nicely. We're growing as a brand, we're growing as a promotion company, but the fighters are growing. So where they're like 5-0 now, next year hopefully they'll be 9-0, 10-0, and then they'll be ready for titles. So the standard and quality of the fights are going to grow. The kind of value of the boxing is going to get bigger and bigger. And I reckon it's going to be the right timing because we're growing, we're learning every single show. And even though I said that show went really good, we'll be so much we learn. We'll get back as a team and think, right, we could have done this better. And that's boxing promotion for you. It's a tough business. You learn on the job and you just keep improving and improving.
Can we shout out the company done the catering, by the way? Mate, the food was mustard.
Yeah, Indus Catering, Indus Conisborough. I say it's the best catering company in the country. And, we're working with us. Yeah, they put a good shot. I didn't get to eat any, Oscar. Did you take it all?
Mate, the show was 10 out of 10 before I'd even seen a fight because I'd eaten. I'll tell you that much. But I suppose that is kind of important to you as well, and you've made that very clear. And you can tell if you come to the shows, yes, people want to see good stuff in the ring, but you've got to build around that. Just little stuff's got to be bang on in it.
See, what we know, listen, we're not stupid, we're not daft, we understand. Our fighting calibre and the matches we've got is not the same level as like your Eddie Hearns, your Ben Shalons or your Frank Warrens, but the production levels and entertainment levels and your food and as good as anybody in the country at any level. I don't care what you are, it's top draw. And I don't think I'm being kind of blowing it out of proportion. Am I there saying that, Oscar? No. I don't want to sound like I'm arrogant, but it really is. It's a top night. Ebony Bridges will tell you, she was there, Terry Broke and Johnny Nelson, everybody there saying this feels like a matchroom show, or this feels like a Frank show, because that's what we go on. We go on top quality production, top quality show, and the fights are improving. Today you see some top quality performance. You see Naman Hussain making his debut, and there's more kids. There's got a growing stable now, Oscar. And we're just trying to build a stable and get the right balance of state fighters in our stable.
Yeah, can't wait for the next one. I'll be there. I know you said not going to cut any question, and this is your night, but I do want to touch kind of on the more recent side of the Conor Benn situation. We spoke at Tom Stalker's show, and it was just kind of about the initial stuff and the fight week, etc. We've now seen the licence being relinquished, and the two articles in the Times and the Sun today where they're kind of talking about a potential contamination. Just your take on kind of the most recent week of this whole saga.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been that indulged in our show. I've not really took too much interest to it. To me, what's happened. They need to get the inquiry out, get the inquest out, give him a chance to fight his case, and then just put it to bed, because how long is he going to drag for? You know, it needs to be put to bed.
Dragging the rest of the sport with it. Like everything that's on at the moment, any fight week is kind of dragging behind it because it's a talking point.
Yeah, it's a never-ending story, isn't it, almost? Something's coming out every week. You know, they need to sit down, whatever authorities, inquestors they need to have, sit down. Let's put it to bed, whatever's happened. Give him a reason to fight his corner, because everybody deserves a little chance to fight in it, even though he was clearly found there. And then just put it to bed. And I'm going to be honest with you, Oscar, I've not really took much interest in it. We know what's happened. We know I've spoken in the last interview how dangerous it is and how much I'm totally against any performance-enhancing drugs, and particularly in boxing, the sport, which is probably the most brutal sport in the world. The only sport in the world where you can legally kill somebody to take a legal substance is freaking damn out of order. But listen, let him fight his case. I've not really looked too much into it recently. Been too busy trying to put the best small law boxing promotion show in the country on. So that's what we focus on at the moment.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.